What is going on, everybody? We are back with another week of the Quigley podcast. This is episode 9, I have been informed, and we are here to talk all things college Halo LAN, maybe a potential player returning to the Halo competitive scene. I wouldn't really say HCS. We're kind of out of that phase, I guess, for a little bit. And lastly, the Xbox Partner Showcase as we are looking into new games that are coming out this year. But to see more about that, you got to watch the video. This is just the intro. I'm absolutely trolling this intro, but we're going to get into it. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and here it is. What is going on, everybody? We are back with another week of the Quickly Podcast, week 9, as we are going to get into actually starting off, I think, some college Halo information that has just been announced not too long ago. Banksy's got the full kind of list of what we're going to be going down today, but to start off, we do have some like big news I'm very excited about.
I mean, I know why you're excited. You're going there.
How did you know?
What do you mean? How
Who
did I
leaked?
know? You did.
Oh,
When you argued with me.
oh,
But I mean, I actually looked up this center, the Impact Gaming Center, which is where it's going to be at over in Fairview Heights, Illinois.
hmm
Really nice center. I don't know what conversations had or how they booked this, but it's with College COD. So it's a dual esports event. Um, Now, yes, I play in College COD, but I have no idea how their playoffs work. I don't even know if you know how their playoffs work.
I don't.
Um, you know they can still see you eating, right?
That's okay.
Okay. I'm just checking. Um, but
I think I should just start eating all the time on podcasts, so like maybe somebody will pick us up for a sponsor.
that's true. Somebody's like, "Ooh, he eats it."
I'm still saying today I eat more Powerade than the average man ever will, and I think Powerade should sponsor us.
You eat more Powerade?
Drink more. This is why they won't ever sponsor us because I can't even say it right. It's
Oh,
like this guy can't even articulate his words. Why would we ever sponsor this guy to talk about our brand? Like
that's true. That like what? Yeah. But maybe they like that. But
maybe.
it's St. Louis is in Missouri, but are most people flying into St. Louis to get there?
Yeah. Do you want to know? Okay, let me first leak something that I feel bad I'm even leaking. I did not know that that's where St. Louis was.
Where'd you think St. Louis was?
I genuinely had no idea. I genuinely, because legitimately they were like St. Louis, and I was like, that's got to be like somewhere south, right? I was like, somewhere like, I was thinking like towards like
Louisiana?
Louisiana. Yeah, I was legitimately thinking somewhere towards Louisiana, and I look it up and it's like Missouri, and I was like, okay, all right,
Well,
did not know that.
yeah,
Um,
Missouri. I won't be there this year. Um, Again.
oh yes, but your question, from what I understand, I guess staff wise or people that are going to be helping out with the event are probably just flying straight to St. Louis. I can't speak for teams specifically. I mean, I don't know what all their plans are, right? I know some teams prefer to drive. I know some teams will fly to a certain point and then drive. I know like last year, all of YCP, they like flew or they drove to a completely different airport than the one that's closest to their school and then flew the rest of the way. So I think it'll just depend on the team, but um, top four only. You will have okay. I'll just leak everything tonight that I've done that's been stupid here recently. I literally messaged Odin, for everybody that knows, great the goat of relations over here at College Halo, and I was like, hey man, who so who or I can't remember how I worded it, but I was like, our land's locked in for like teams now, right? And he was like, brother, we haven't even had playoffs yet. And I was like, oh dude, I ain't even gonna lie. I literally just read that and was like, oh, okay, top 4 seeding, they're just in. Like I completely forgot we were actually gonna have like an online playoffs and have to so
Well, I
Yeah.
guess let me ask you this: do you think that matters?
The online playoff?
Right, like I mean, for the top four. I mean, we've talked about in the prediction show. We've been pretty stable of who our top four are.
Yeah, that's a good point. Um,
Like, does it change? I mean, seeding might change. You know what I mean? Like first, second, third might change because I think UNA is first as of right now.
yeah,
But
yeah. I don't I don't think it's really gonna make like a large difference in general. Like I don't think we're gonna see like a full on new team just break into the top four, right? I think we have an idea of who our like. I mean, let's be honest, we know who our top four are, right?
right,
I'll just go ahead and say my early prediction. LAN is going to be Fisher, UNA, UVU, and UOU.
I can see that. I can see that. You think Clemson
Um,
takes out UVU? Just saying.
oh wait, that's actually a good shout. So there's a world where I could see Clemson breaking into that top four. It kind of sucks to me because like last year we had like a was it top six, and that was
Yeah,
actually like the full on finals of like I mean I guess the bottom four who didn't make it was really just because of like travel issues and things. Um, it was supposed to be everybody that could possibly make it pretty much, but having six just was nice because like there were some of those teams where maybe they weren't really going to make a far run, but there was the chance of there being an upset, and now it's kind of
yeah,
like, well, you'll get to see that chance online, but on LAN you're only going to see those top four, and I feel like for the most part we know how a lot of those matchups are
right.
going to play out. Um, but I'm excited nonetheless. I mean, it's an opportunity to go hang out with the boys, to watch some Halo, cast some Halo, and then like you said, double whammy. Todd's going to be there. I'm not a huge spectator of Black Ops 7 because I think the game is garbage, but I know some of those, the college COD guys, and it'll be a fun environment. I think just being around the whole venue.
While you're there, I've already talked to Corn about this. Corn's one
Okay,
of my teammates on for College COD. He
Mhm.
is a main caster for College COD.
Is he going to be there?
He's gonna be there. You have to
Okay.
connect with him. Corn is the greatest.
All right, so here's the plan. I'm gonna get a picture with Corn, and we're gonna put it on Twitter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let Quigley tweet it. Um,
There we go.
but Corn's amazing. I've already talked to him, just scheduling wise. Um, this ended up too close for me because of Atlanta. I just missed too much work because I mean the schedule at least they gave out was like first through the fourth travel, or the first is the travel, then you have the second is medium morning, and then it's open play and scrims.
Which, by the way, I think is like really cool, and I have
Yeah,
some like I guess just ideas of what that kind of means for open play and scrims. It does sound like there are plans for certain things, and I don't want to like say anything because I don't know exactly what's been spoken on or what is actually going to end up happening once we get there. You never know. Like last year, fall season, we had a lot of issues with teams getting there crazy late. So
right.
I don't want to promise anything too early, but I think this is going to be a really cool event, even on the day where like we're just seeing open play and scrims.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. I hope there's content obviously around it. And then on the third is the double elim bracket, which like we said, there's only four teams. So I mean that's roughly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 games.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think it's 7 because double elim. So we
But then
get
you also have like COD. I that's one thing I'm also wondering is like, is it just going to be COD plays their full bracket and then Halo plays their full bracket, or is it going to be like Halo plays up to like let's say winners and loser finals, and then or like plays up to whoever makes it into grand finals and then has loser finals, and then COD's going to play like their first four. You know what I mean? Like I think
I
that
get
they
it.
were just going to do one at a time, but then I feel like that would kind of be cool to have a break where you're like maybe there's some sort of shared experience where people
Right.
who can kind of watch both.
Well, I mean, it's a pretty
I don't know.
nice center, so maybe there's two spots for it.
That would
Um,
be cool.
maybe like I said, maybe they got something worked out. You do have a CDL caster who runs College COD. Um,
Is he going to be there?
I hope so. That would be insane.
Oh,
Is there a that would
I just
be
spit out a cookie.
that would be insane. I think the owner of these things need to be involved as much as possible. We don't know the COD schedule though up until Atlanta. You know what I mean? I
Shout
don't.
out CNRL, bro, because you know he's gonna be there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But like we don't. I don't know the COD schedule, like the CDL schedule, and he's a main caster for the CDL.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. It really depends what's happening on
That's
the
a fair
COD side.
I didn't think about that, yeah. If anybody
Um,
doesn't know what we're talking about Hold Shift.
yeah, and
Did a did a lot of work with, challengers for a while, and then was
now
brought up into the league, and he's done a lot of help, getting college COD up and running, so shout out to Hold Shift, man.
and it's one of those things. I mean, I've talked to Corn, not to talk about leaks or anything, um,
Whoa.
but like
Did you just leak that corn is leaking?
no, Corn leaks only what's available.
Okay.
But like the schedule, right? Like he didn't even know that it was May 2nd and the 3rd um, for the event, and who knows how it goes. But just having a 4-day weekend, I mean, I might be able to make it work. It's just I would be like financially. I mean, that would also be crazy. Like, I'm gonna look it up on the podcast. Look it up. To and I make Ben come pick me up from the airport all the time.
What are you talking about?
Like if I flew in.
Oh. How am I gonna pick you up if I'm also flying in?
Oh shoot, you're right.
Brother, like
um, so if I did like round trip and I
Mhm.
went for the second, like came in on the second, left on the third,
Yep.
it saves me $50 from staying all 4 days. That's it. So 2 days saves me $50.
Oh, alright. Oh, fair enough.
And I want you to know, and I'll say this on podcast because you're gonna think this is insane. Before we move on to anything else, my boss has a plane. He owns a plane. We didn't know.
What?
Yeah, he has his own plane.
What the heck are you on, bro? Who is your boss? Bill Gates? Like
And he ain't that crazy. But I messaged him,
he
and
owns a plane. What are you talking about?
he doesn't own like a private jet.
Bro, I genuinely think it might cost more to own a like commercial plane than a private jet. Like that's got to be insane money because like you're not only just running it for yourself, you're like other people are flying on that thing.
No, no. It's a personal plane.
You know that he's loaded.
He's not loaded, but it's like a small horsepower plane that he's going to use to flip to get a higher one. Um, right now he did it to get his license. He got this plane to get his license, and he's going to flip this one and get a bigger plane. Um, I straight up messaged him and I was like, "Hey, tell me how possible this is." I said, "You fly me to an airport near Fairview Heights, and look at him, he's going ham, guys. He's going ham." And I was like, "Give me the time limit based on your horsepower and how many stops we had to make." And because of his horsepower and that we live, in Myrtle Beach, it went from like a 3-hour flight to a 10-hour flight because it stops.
Can I tell you honestly?
What?
I don't know what it is about that airport, but like 95 I almost choked on him. I'm eating too fast. 95% of the flights that I looked at had insane like times. Like
Yep.
the one that I got lucky and was able to get one that was like a nonstop for like straight there. But 95% of them were like, oh, there's only one stop, but it was like 12 hours in Orlando. Like I would fly from North Carolina to Orlando and then back up to Missouri. Like I was just like, bro, what is this?
Yeah, I was like, the fastest route I had was like 3 hours. It would have been a straight flight there. And I was like, well, let me see if I can save money and still go to this thing. I know a guy with a plane.
Psych.
which
You
is very,
thought you knew a guy with a plane.
which
He
is
doesn't know you, bro.
like, how often can you say that? Like, oh, I know a guy with a plane. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's kind of insane. I can't lie. That's that is actually how do
right.
how do you okay, this and this should not this is just a sidebar thing. This is not like an actual conversation, but like let's keep it real. How do you genuinely become someone who owns like how do you own a plane? How does that become something of your possession? Because like that's just not something that gets handed down or like, oh, I'm really wealthy, so like some people are really wealthy
So,
and they buy one, but like that like I don't is
right,
he
I
just really
work at.
wealthy and just bought one, or does
So,
he like
how much do you know about Myrtle Beach?
it's like Florida for old people now because like everybody wants to go there instead, right?
Right, but where are they coming from?
Probably really rich, wealthy
Like northern
places.
places, right? He's from upstate Michigan. He sold his house, came down here. The house he bought down here was like a fraction of the price, and he just wanted his pilot license. So
You know what?
we were going through the website shopping for planes today.
That's typical. Oh,
So
you were gonna buy one?
no, not for me. The one he wanted to, he's gonna flip his plane and get another one,
Oh,
get a bigger one. We were looking at the seats and stuff.
guys, shout out Banksy, man. The day after us recording this is his birthday. So if you guys
Yeah,
can gift enough subs, we'll be able to buy him a plane for his birthday so he can make it to.
could you imagine? The thing is, and
Oh,
and and,
brother.
and this
Mr.
is the
Beast.
crazy thing. If we flipped it and got the other plane, like within the next 2 weeks, for example,
Mm-hmm.
he could get me there in 5 hours. That's how much it would change.
That's actually insane.
So it was like, okay, 5 hours would be doable. But because, like, and also for the event, just me making it there, I'd have to make it home before Steph's birthday.
When is. Oh, yeah,
It's
it's a.
it's the following Monday. It's the 4th. Um,
It's also like the weekend before Mother's Day, and Steph's a mother, so.
right, and I'm already missing Mother's Day. So are you.
No, I'm not missing Mother's Day.
How are you not missing Mother's Day if we're in Atlanta?
No, that's the weekend after. It's literally St. Louis, Mother's Day weekend, then Atlanta.
What?
Mother's Day is like the 10th or something. Yeah. I'm dead serious.
Am I tripping
Yeah, you're tripping.
on when Atlanta is?
Atlanta is the 7th, the 15th through 17th, or 7th. Yeah, yeah,
Or wait, seriously?
yeah. Brother, are you serious right now? Are you actually trolling me right now?
I've had the wrong weekend for the longest time.
Oh my gosh, brother. This guy probably took off the wrong weekend. Like now he can't go to Atlanta because he took off the wrong time.
I might have taken off the wrong weekend, but I still got time.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Wow.
Did you actually, dude? Okay. I'm actually losing my mind right now. Yes, it's 15th through 17th, Georgia World Congress Center. I'm just gonna mute up for a second, just let you talk.
I'm baffled, chat. I'm such an idiot. He's nodding his head like this may have been
We are on
more
the same page.
this may have been more possible than I thought.
Oh my gosh, you did it again.
I did it again, man. I did it again.
I knew it was coming.
I did it again. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now this guy's looking at flights to say like
Oh
Oh
my.
brother. Oh brother. Yeah.
I'm if for
You're
all
not gonna find it's why are you only going Saturday, Sunday?
because I got to be home by the 4th.
You're gonna fly in Saturday and then like the day of the event, the first day, and then fly out Sunday while the event's still happening?
Can I like fight for that? Can I do like? That's crazy. We'll look at this in a little bit. We'll look at this in a little bit. Let's lock in. um,
Oh my gosh, you're actually going insane. Wait. Can you pull that back up really quickly while nobody can see it? Like just me and you?
so
Just
what?
really quickly. Oh, you already closed. Okay, my bad. I didn't know you already closed it. It's okay.
Uh,
I was gonna see what the prices were because I was gonna say you could like meet me and fly with me, but
350.
that's about what mine was.
Yeah, we're about the same. That's crazy. Anywho, I mean, yeah, that's an exciting event. Things might change
Oh
now.
man,
Things might be a little
there's
different.
no way you're all of a sudden. This is insane.
Things might change. I thought I had a lot less time in between.
This guy.
I straight up thought it was bam, bam.
Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
like I was gonna work 3 days and have to leave again.
Yeah. Hmm.
Still a lot of money though.
It is. It is. I will say that. But I mean, the question is, now you can say it. Now we're gonna ask. You gotta ask chat. Chat. How locked in is this guy? Does he really want it?
Chat
You know? Chat? Does he really care about college Halo? I'm just trolling. I'm trolling.
for my birthday. Hit me up. Um anyways, I think the land's gonna be cool. I like that it was a group decision, right?
Mhm.
Like now obviously I'm gonna say this. Scheduling has always still been kind of rough with these things. I need to stop looking at food. Um schedule like April 3rd is the announcement of this. Um and this is one thing I don't know if I'm gonna look real quick and see if College COD had tweeted it. That's cool. Um I'm gonna say no, they didn't because yeah, they beat us. That team. Um college college COD is a little bit different than college Halo. And this is
Mhm.
like really my only critique is they post a calendar. What that calendar shows is like the season dates for us, for example, like and we'll use college Halo for an example. They could do the tiebreaker week, the playoffs week, and then put like a kind of like an asterisk on that LAN, that finals of like, hey,
Yeah.
this could have, we don't have a date yet, but you know what I mean? That it'll probably take me a while until I find something in College COD that says it. I think they did do it. At least what Corn showed me,
Uh-huh.
they literally had a full calendar up until they had no idea, essentially. Um, but I don't know if they shared that with the public. I want to say they did because
Well, you just did right here.
yeah, I just did. Um,
All right, well let me just get into this really quickly then because we just got confirmation that we're allowed to talk about this. You ready?
what are we allowed to talk about?
You guys are going to hear it here first. There will be a tiebreaker bracket coming for the College Halo at the end of this season, right? The final week will be a tiebreaker bracket. Teams will have to play through this bracket. I don't know if it will be. I like genuinely don't know this part. I don't know if it's going to be a singular day thing. I don't know if it's going to be like all week they have time, but they have to do it within that week. I don't know how that's going to work. Um, but what I do know is that right now we have 3 teams that are locked into this tiebreaker bracket. Now let's realize one team will make it out of this bracket, and that will solidify them a spot in the D1, or I guess what we're now calling, is it Osiris is the upper division, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so one team out of this bracket will make it into the Osiris League. They will take the 8th seed spot, playing in the Osiris division playoffs. With that being said, right now we have 3 teams that are locked in for that bracket. That is SNU, Southern Nazarene University, Oklahoma University, and Rochester Institute of Technology. That is RIT. And then 2 teams who are on the cusp who need to play to then have an opportunity to be in the bracket. That is going to be USF, University of South Florida, playing UIUC, the Fighting Illini, for a chance to play in this bracket to then potentially make Osiris League playoffs. That is like, I don't know. I feel like that's like such a cool matchup to.
You know what I just thought about?
Wait, what?
You didn't look at the stats like everybody else did. UIUC took a map off of UCF, who 3-0'd USF.
Oh.
UIUC almost took a Slayer off of UNA. Can USF beat them?
I do not know.
I'm saying. I'm just saying USF might be out of the running.
I genuinely don't know who is going to take that one. That's a weird matchup for me because I feel like in both, like, USF has not looked like USF of the past, you know? Like,
correct.
I genuinely believe that USF this year is just not the same team that we saw last season. I mean, they were what, a top 6, no, fifth place team in finals, I think. Correct? I could be wrong on that. I don't know.
They went to LAN?
Yep, they were there. They were there. Soap was there. He never mind, I'm not gonna say what he did to me, but yes, he was there. Yeah, they were there.
Oh.
And
yeah.
I don't know, like this season they've looked a little lackluster compared to previous seasons.
Yeah.
With that being said though, we do know Soap loves to show up when it matters most. So
that's true.
UIUC without Milkshake is going to need to lock in if they want to, you know, get anything to start here.
That's true. I guess we'll see. I mean,
yeah.
it's going to be a good matchup. I would love to see UIUC do it. Do I think they come out of that? Do I think either of those teams come out of that bracket? No. I think this bracket is going to be a rematch at the very end. Actually, a double rematch, because based on how the bracket is set up, as long as it doesn't change to what's on League OS currently, SNU and OU, in my opinion, are going to play each other twice.
What?
They're going to play. It's a double elim bracket.
Oh, that's right. It is double elim. I forgot. I did not mention that.
So I think personally,
it's got to be a one-day thing.
It's got to be. There's only 4, which means it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
So, and I think a few of them are going to be really quick. I think the first 2 are going to be very quick. 3-0s.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
You trying to say some of these teams are trash? They don't deserve to be here?
I mean, I don't.
You guys heard it here first, folks.
OU versus RIT. I think we've seen that already in the past. It was a 3-0. And SNU versus either one of the other teams. SNU beat OU. I mean, so that first matchup is always the hardest. And maybe it'll surprise me, but I doubt it. They might get a Slayer.
Okay.
But
fair enough.
Anywho, I mean, that's exciting. But yeah, back to my complaint. Or not complaint, my feedback. I'm going to say it's feedback.
Okay.
I pulled it up here. We don't have a website.
Yep, we have League OS. That's what we got.
That's it. That's what we got. College COD has their own website. I'm on it. It's literally collegecod.com. To be fair, again, Old Shift is the owner. He can hold a domain. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can pay for that. Because like Whole Shift's not doing nothing but casting and playing video games. You know? And who knows how much money he actually gets from this college COD thing. I mean, I was looking at those prices. That's kind of ridiculous. Anywho, you could see here, I think I'm still sharing, but they give the whole
Yep.
calendar date. And I know this isn't like a calendar view, but it literally says like when playoffs is, and then it literally says to be determined LAN. So like we knew
How
for
do,
a
how do you know that that wasn't just updated though? Like, was that like how do we know that this has been here since the start of the season? You know, I'm just trying. I'm trying to play devil's advocate here. Maybe they you know
I'm just gonna keep highlighting it until you see it.
November 11th. I mean, I get, but like I'm just saying, like this could have been updated. Like you can update the what's on a website anytime.
Well, why would you have it like why,
I'm not saying that that is true. I'm just
I'm just
saying,
saying
all right.
I'm just saying
Whatever you
why would you add in November 11th? I guess if you want to say it, but whatever. It could have been added later, but it's college COD. They're a little bit more organized than we are.
But I will say, I'm just glad we're getting something.
I'm right. I'm glad we're getting something. It's just something like this I think needs to be made to avoid the chaos that ensues of oh, I don't know. You know what I mean? That I don't know aspect. I mean, literally what killed it for us last season, us going to the LAN, right? It would have been a 7-team LAN if we had time. You get what I'm saying? And I know the LAN was planned last minute last season, but I mean, FS
Probably
Halo,
honestly would have been more than just a 7 team. I think there could have been more teams that went other than us. But I mean, I get the point you're making.
it's just like a little bit of like, hey, this is when playoffs is. We haven't figured out the LAN, but there will be one. You get what I'm saying? There 100% will be one.
Wait, they did that this season though, didn't they?
We didn't even know playoff schedule dates. Like we didn't actually
No,
have
but we knew that a LAN was coming like early season.
right. But I mean, like in this situation of like, okay, playoffs ends April 19th.
Yeah,
We literally ended playoffs last season and then hit LAN like 2 weeks later or a week later. Because it was literally our show, and then you left like 2 weeks later.
I did leave pretty quick.
Like
That
it,
was a
like
gas event though.
yeah, it's just the knowledge of most of this is like, okay, I know by the 19th, or I at least know by playoffs more than likely, I'm gonna know a LAN, and that leaves
Mhm.
me. It will definitely be after the 19th, and then bam, a LAN. Um, just one of those things to kind of think about, like a schedule like this. It relieves some of the annoyance of these players being like, so when's it happening? What's going on? What are we doing? Who are you? You know,
Yeah, well, and I will say one thing that they did well this season since it did, like there was still time taken till until like it was officially announced, was making it top 4 is like kind of smart in that sense, I feel like. Why did my camera just go blurry again? That's great. That's blurry.
well,
I'm blurry.
I think the realization of we're doing a dual event, and I think college COD has always been like a top 4 thing. Because of NECC finals, I think it's always been that way. Um, just because NECC has done it that way.
Well, I mean, technically for ours, NECC's done top 2, and that's it. Like
We had one.
they hate us. Yeah, remember San Antonio, and it was literally just Fisher and UNG.
When was that? That happened.
Um,
That
because
happened.
remember it was UNG, and um they didn't have Clay.
Oh, right. Clay couldn't go. Oh,
Yeah,
you're right. Oh,
and they
yeah.
didn't have Last Shot either, did they?
No, they had Wyatt. Wyatt was there.
Yeah, he was. You're right. Yeah, because they had to get like a Valorant kid to fill in for Clay.
Yeah, yeah. That
Yeah,
was set.
and it was literally just top 2. It was literally like the
It was
finals. That was
finals.
it.
Yeah, finals was on LAN. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the craziest thing. NECC equality. Um. Anywho, we'll go to our next topic.
No comment.
That's pretty much it on College Halo. Once we get more, we'll have more. Obviously, a lot of our stuff happens in the prediction shows. But Anywho, there is a new player back in the mix of the Halo events. What are we calling them? Just Halo events, right? I mean, not HCS. I mean, HCS post it, I'm pretty sure, but it's not an HCS event. What do we call it?
Um,
Just an open, I guess. Open.
that's what they've been calling it. This is like the DreamHack Open.
Okay, so just an open. Yeah, DreamHack Open featuring Halo.
Oh no, well, I think that's what they're calling the online. I guess it's just the DreamHack Halo LAN.
Okay.
Because there's no affiliation to HCS. It's literally just like
Literally
whoever's
just,
running it.
literally just DreamHack. DreamHack Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Snakebite is back after on February 1st announcing that he was not playing this season unless something changed with the events like opportunities. Nothing. Well, nothing's changed. The opportunities are the same.
Holy cow.
And now he's back. He's on Luminon with
Okay, we're
Trippy,
good.
Tolic, and Precision.
Okay.
They did a pro scrim today, Atlanta prep. So, I mean, looking at it, Shopify went 10-1. So I don't think anything's changed. But
yeah, no, I told you that earlier, man. Let's just go ahead and put it into existence now. No one's beating Shopify. It's not gonna happen. Respectfully. We see it now. I will say, as this season progresses, do I think that there won't be teams that can push them closer to things? Sure. Right? We already seen some teams start to kind of form that have been able to take maps off of them, but it's always been a singular map. Maybe there's a potential that we see a team that could take two, but I just don't see them ever beating them in a best of 5.
I can see that.
I will say that I think we're going to see Shopify win every event until we see a new Halo. I genuinely don't think we're going to see any difference.
Do you think
No, I don't usually.
Oh. Do you think a new Halo could stop them?
I think it would have to be like a drastic change. You know what I mean? Like I'm just thinking to the extent of differences of like going from Halo 4 to Halo 5, you know, like a completely remodeled, you know, mechanics,
Gotcha.
new movement type system. Like there would have to be something that genuinely changes the way that they approach the game, you know?
I guess so. I could see that. But I mean, like, seeing players like Snakebite coming back right now. And here's the thing. Let me be speculative over here.
Okay.
He's in the industry. Body's in the industry. Literally says if nothing changes, he's not coming back. Literally nothing has changed. There's not more events. The money has not changed.
You know what I'm thinking?
I'll say this: the only thing that changed, and I don't even know if you've seen this.
I think Bruce just got passion.
Oh, he definitely has passion. I mean, he says he still loves the game. You know, but and let me see if I can pull this up. The only thing that I would say did change is Halo Fest. They announced the requirements for it's invitational. You have to be invited, right?
Yeah, that's insane to me.
So you can't just roll up. So it's an invite only tournament. For the event. Here you go. Some of the factors we'll be considering for the invitations is HCS partner teams that are still actively involved, which is officially because
Shopify. That's it.
Kason came out and said that a Halo team will be announced.
He said that at the start of the year, and they still have yet to do anything.
It's supposed to be in Atlanta, but we'll see what Kason says. But if FaZe comes back, that is a partnered team
Yes,
You get what I'm saying? So
I get
it's
what
just
you're saying.
Shopify, Phase, and that's it.
That's it.
There's nobody else
That's it.
in the ecosystem. It
What
says
happened? What happened to SSG? Supposed to be hosting an event. What happened to like all the? You know what I mean? Like what happened
literally
to all these rumors and all the stuff that they were saying last season?
did it
That just
not say Optic and SSG or no to Optic?
it did. Like at the end of the season when they said like HCS won't be here, but we're still gonna have Halo events. Partner teams will be taking over, and it
And,
was like SSG. It was Cloud9. It was Optic, Shopify, Phase.
and nothing. Oh,
Well, I
Cloud9 came
I
back.
will say Cloud9 did the owner did say they're looking for a team.
Yeah,
So
so Cloud9 more than
I
likely
did
will
see
be
that.
back. So there's another one.
True,
Um,
true.
and then it says top pros or teams competing consistently and performing well. I don't like that question. Snake might have been like, well, I want to play at this invitational. It's Halo Fest. Um,
Oh, that's a fair point. I didn't think about it like that.
and then positive contributors to the Halo community and franchise. So here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Two
Here's the
of
thing.
two of those requirements give you pro players competing at this event. One of those requirements gives you real life Spartan, Eli X. You get what I'm saying? Not competitive players.
Yeah.
So it goes to
Whoa. Okay.
question.
Whoa. What are you saying about Spartan, bro? He's my boy. We
Well,
can't be talking about
it
it.
just goes into
Spartan.
question: what kind of event is this? Right? Is this actually
Yeah.
a 4v4 competitive? Because it says esports competitive experience at Halo Fest. Um,
Okay.
so it's like
Let me put this out there.
okay,
Okay. Do you watch Valorant tournaments?
sometimes
Okay. Have you ever seen their like when it's about to be like when it's grand finals day and they're like announcing a new agent, they'll have like a show match basically, right?
okay,
So like let's say like and I don't know because I'm trying to I didn't watch all of this like most recent Masters, but I watched
right,
the like worlds that happened back when we were in Charlotte. Remember we were watching it on the TV in the Airbnb.
right, yeah, yeah,
When Fnatic and NRG were playing. Um so like let's say like because I'm pretty sure Valorant's supposed to be having a new agent here soon. Let's say they announce a new agent right now. They're like, hey, this new agent's coming, more details soon, yada yada yada. Then they have an event. It's Championship Sunday, Grand Finals are about to start, but before Grand Finals, we're gonna have a show match, and what it's gonna be is it's gonna be the like a couple pros, a couple streamers, and then the captain is usually like a really well-known streamer or like content creator. So like, it's been like Tarek versus Kaide before, like that type of stuff.
oh, okay,
Um, and they'll be the captains, and they actually end up both having like they're locked in. They have to play the new agent, right? So like everybody gets to see the agent on attack and defense, and like in a show match. They've also done that like when they announced new modes, like when they announced Swift Play, they had like content creators and pros play together in a Swift Play match for the first time.
okay,
Um, I went through this entire thing to make the simple point of I think we could be seeing something like that where like maybe and like I've said multiple times, I am the most pessimistic person here. I don't think we're getting a new Halo at Halo Fest. But let's say that that is the case. That could be a really good indicator here that potentially this isn't going to be like a straight up huge event for competitive integrity per se. It's going to be more of like a, hey, here's our brand new game. Here are like some of the best players and content creators, and they're going to compete in our brand new game. So you guys can see multiplayer at its finest. You get what I'm saying?
yeah. I could see that
So
for
like,
the second one. I can see the first two being for the prize pool.
yeah.
I get or the third one. The first two I can see for the prize pool. The third one I can see for content purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So maybe keep that in mind. Maybe we do get a new Halo. Maybe they're cooking something. I don't think so. I don't think so.
well, I mean, there's going to be there's $50,000 on the line for open competition at Halo Fest. So for free for all, they're doing a lot. They're just doing a lot. But
Yeah.
I think the thing that, in my opinion, that pulled Snakebite back in is top pros or teams competing consistently in an invite to the event.
I'll agree. Yeah. I mean,
Um,
I didn't really think about it like that until you said that, but that does make sense.
because it's like he's like, I'll get an invitation to an event,
And
and
especially if he gets on a partner team or if he becomes one
or
of these
like
top,
right,
competitors.
like
Yeah.
on Luminon, who's right now top 4. You know,
Which isn't that
um,
Luminon squad supposed to be getting picked up apparently? Or no, that's a different squad. That's that Usinbi squad, right? Or
yeah.
whatever their names are. Yeah.
But so that could be why he's back, or like I was saying, with Lottie being in the industry and him being in the industry, they know something we don't. They have some background information that we just don't have. Like Ben just said about a new game possibly
That's true.
happening. You know, like I said, or like he said, we don't know. You know, you'd love to hear it, but it might not. But maybe they just know something, and Snakebite's like, maybe it lit a fire and was like, yeah, I'll compete because in 8 months' time, there's going to be a turnaround, and
And I
we're
want to be a part of it.
and I want to be there.
Yeah.
So that will be exciting. And I mean, they did say right here, invites are going out late summer, early fall. So he had to start now. What?
Does this mean I'm gonna play Combat Evolved?
Yeah.
Or Campaign Evolved, whatever it's called.
um.
Uh
Yeah. Actually, you will. Um. But that kind of segues campaign evolved. Just because you said that segues into our next topic.
Oh, that
Essentially,
was a good segue. That
it
was a
was
good
good.
segue. I like it. I
You
like
did
that.
good. You did good. We were
I know where
talking
we're going
about
here.
the Xbox Games Showcase. Now, a lot of people have seen this image. I know you've seen this image.
Are you sharing
Ben,
your screen right now so they can see the image or
no, no, no. We're just going
oh,
to talk
okay.
about it because it's been all over the place. Now, I know
Okay.
Ben. He doesn't look up anything.
I don't.
He does no research for God knows what. Um, but everybody's seen the Xbox Showcase. If you follow it, the image that they show is the E-Day Direct image. If you've only looked at the image and not looked at the article, they're saying on that Sunday, the June 7th, there is Xbox Games Showcase, followed
Mhm.
by Gears of War E-Day Direct, which means they're not Gears of War probably will not be an Xbox Games Showcase during that event.
Yep.
It's going to have its own same day happening after the showcase. Um, which if you watched last year's, that's when they showed some Gears of War, they showed some like other games. They just showed their new titles. Okay, it's happening on that Sunday, and
Uh-huh.
it's where's it at? They're including first gameplay looks. They're including first gameplay looks and huge news on upcoming titles from our first party studios across the Xbox family, as well as our third party partners around the globe. Now, they usually say their first party family, but it's
Yep.
first gameplay looks and huge news.
Okay.
So, do you know anything of what a first party studio is?
Oh, like actually like technical like where
What
are they?
what are they? Like if I say it, the
Yeah.
Xbox's
So
first
like
party studios, can you name one?
so like a first party studio is like actually like a subsidiary of the company. Like they are owned by Xbox or they are a publisher of Xbox like studios. So like in this instance, since everyone probably knows, a good example of this would be Halo Studios because like they are owned by Xbox. Microsoft is now technically a first party studio because they're owned by Xbox, right? Like
Other way around.
previous or not Microsoft, I mean Activision. Sorry, I'm
Activision.
trolling. Microsoft owns Activision, so they would now be a first party studio. Whereas before, even though they made AAA games, they were still a third party studio because or a third party because they weren't actually owned by one of the big, I guess you could say big three: Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft.
So one thing that's already happened this year is the Fanta collab, right?
Shout out
Yeah.
Fanta, man.
Call of Duty, Halo, Forza. You have World of Warcraft and Diablo 4. Those
Hmm.
are those are the all games that are on the Fanta bottles. Those are all first party studios, right? Um, And now, when you're thinking of the first party studios, we can remove Bethesda, I don't necessarily say we can remove Bethesda. We can remove Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls will not be talked about because they had their own Elder Scrolls Online showcase. If they
Yep.
do talk about Elder Scrolls,
I would be surprised.
I will be very surprised, especially with the hype around Fallout, and the fact that, again, there was an Elder Scrolls Online showcase in May or March. They've had their showcase, just like Gears of War is going to have their showcase. Elder Scrolls Online had a whole showcase. I would just find it weird to include an Elder Scrolls,
Yeah, I
but
agree.
I could definitely see maybe a Fallout. Um,
What would you think, if you were to say a prediction of a Fallout? Because are you just thinking stuff about the show, or are you thinking like a new game, or just like an update for 76?
oh, a new game completely.
Okay,
They've
okay,
already
gotcha.
announced that a new game's in development for Fallout, and it has been,
Yeah.
but and it's the reason that they stopped producing Elder Scrolls 6.
Oh,
They've came out and said that. They're like, we
that
all,
probably doesn't make people happy, huh?
I mean, probably not, but Fallout's kind of hyped up now. You know what I mean?
That is
Um,
true. That is true.
so if they've made Elder Scrolls 6 majority of the way, who cares if they drop a Fallout and then in 2 years drop an Elder Scrolls? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Fallout 3 and Skyrim were very close together in launch dates. Or not Skyrim. Yeah, no, it was Skyrim, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
so.
so.
I could be wrong. Someone can correct me at some point. Um, but
I know I'm probably wrong on that, but I'll just agree with you.
talking about talking about all those the game studios, like Bethesda might do something, right? But Bethesda also owns ID Software, Arcane Studios, ZeniMax, Machine Games, Tango. So when you're thinking, like I said, Elder Scrolls Online was already a thing, which is ZeniMax. But like last year, we got the Deathloop launch, right, or announcement. Um,
Which that was no, that was way longer than last
was
year.
it longer? It was
Are
two.
you are you talking about it coming to Xbox? Because originally it was only on PlayStation.
Right. Last year was when the showcase last year it hit Game Pass, didn't it?
Are you sure?
Or was it 2 years ago?
Deathloop came out in 2020, bro.
Deathloop's that old?
20, no, I mean 2021, because it was like a PS5 launch title.
Deathloop.
Deathloop, the one with like the guy who, yes, bro. 2021, yes, I was correct.
This was a PS5 launch title?
Yes, but that's what I'm saying is like it might have been 2022 or like early 23 when it actually came out on Xbox.
God, time flies by when you're having fun, I guess.
It does indeed.
And then Activision. But it goes to question the five titles on the bottles.
Hmm.
Is something going to be happening? Because I'll say this, if you didn't know, World of Warcraft is supposed to be coming to console.
I did hear that.
Um, Diablo 4 has been getting a lot of love from not from Call of, sorry, from Xbox. Diablo 4 has been getting a lot of love from Xbox when it comes to giving out the content on Game Pass, etc. Um,
Hmm.
Call of Duty has to announce their next game. This might be where they do it. So,
Oh, that is true. I didn't think about that. It is getting time. Usually because they'll do like a little teaser type thing, and then they'll be like, "Oh, make sure you guys are tuned in for COD Next this summer." You know what I mean? So that
right.
that actually is a good shout.
So like Call of Duty more than likely. So like right, like World of Warcraft is supposed to be coming to Xbox. Like Call of Duty announcing their next game in the middle of the summer, it's usually like we get something. You know what I mean? And if this is where
Yeah.
they want to do it, this is where they might do it. Diablo, there might be some big announcement since especially in Diablo, we just figured out. I mean, not that we just figured out, but it's official. Mephisto is the villain in Diablo 4. There is actually no Diablo in Diablo 4.
Yep.
Um,
What he said.
Forza.
Did you play Deathloop?
No.
I'm gonna keep it understand. It was pretty mid, but I enjoyed it. It was like because once you actually find out what you're supposed to be doing in the game, it is fun to actually make it through the entire death loop, quote unquote. But it there was nothing like spectacular about it. I just wondered.
He's just wondering. It was in his head.
Yeah.
Um,
It was.
Forza more than likely is going to announce another game. Because
I
again,
thought they already had one coming.
did we have a
Am I
trailer
wrong?
for it?
Do we what?
Did we have a trailer for it?
I I genuinely don't know.
So, but if we're looking here, there's 2 studios that work on Forza games.
Yeah.
So you have Forza Motorsports, and you have Forza Horizon. The
Oh,
only
that is true.
the only thing on that bottle is Forza, like just the first name.
Yeah,
So
that's fair. That's fair.
we necessarily don't know what that entails. It just by the brand, and also, I mean, the company that makes Forza Horizon also make Fable, and we're getting a reboot of Fable. So
That's true.
like
That is true.
it could be a Forza Horizon thing, but and this goes to say, why would Halo be on this bottle? We already know the
We're
game.
not.
We already know the game was coming out this year. We got
You got to stop.
2 years ago. We got the teaser, and then last year we got to play the whole mission, or mission 2 of the game. You know what I mean? Like we've seen a lot of it. We've got a little trailer. So you like it would be insane to me to have Halo Fest in December and also have a trailer on the Xbox Game Showcase. And let me say this: if we get a Halo Campaign Evolved
Mm-hmm.
trailer during the Xbox Game Showcase, and it announces November,
What are you gonna do?
if it announces November 11th, like release date, I might angry tweet it at 343 or Halo Studios.
If they don't say anything about Halo through the entire thing, you have to name your kid after me.
That's crazy. Won't do that, but I'll think about it.
I think I think that's like a good bet. I feel like that's.
No, it's not happening. Um,
I feel like
well,
you just don't have faith
well,
that they're
so-
gonna say anything about Halo.
well, okay. Here's my issue. I think something will be said. I do,
So
especially
you're willing to take the bet?
no, because we already have a
Okay.
name. So we
Ah.
have a full name. So
There's always a chance to put a fourth name in there.
I could, but then his middle name would be crazy. Actually,
Oh, he's thinking now.
it could work. His name, his full
Dad,
name.
why do I have a fourth name? And then you're like, cause my favorite teammate during college.
Oh my god, I lost a bet. I'll bring it up to Steph tomorrow. See what she says about it.
She's gonna say no.
She's
gonna say no.
She might. But I mean, just think about this. Do you honestly think it's a slap in the face? Like, especially with the past 2 announces we've had in December, or at least at the end of HCS, have kind of been lackluster.
Yep, they have been.
Like, do you think if Xbox were to have a Halo Campaign Evolved trailer and announce a date for a release at the end of the year, do you think that is a slap in the face?
Mm,
Since we already have 2 things where we have known this game is coming out in 2026,
yeah,
and then for whatever reason, it during the
they
June,
decided to wait till the last second.
yeah, they wait till June 7th of Xbox for the Xbox Game Showcase to tell us the game we've seen for the past 2 years, and all they're going to give us is more video of the game and a release date of November.
I don't trust them anyways, so I can see it happening.
But that would be a slap in the face. You know what I mean? I think
It would be. It would be 100%.
now.
I agree.
And anybody listening, I say November 11th is because that is the 25th anniversary of the Xbox, the original Xbox, which is also the 25th anniversary of Halo CE. It's just, I think it would be a slap in the face. What I think would be amazing is if during the Xbox Games Showcase, the last thing they showed was Master Chief lighting up a sword, a little trailer, and they say out now on Xbox. Mike died.
What a time for my mic to die.
But like out now on Xbox, releases on PS5 November 11th.
I mean, maybe, I guess.
But you know what? I just feel like if they release it in the summer, which is at least what people are speculating,
Yeah.
if this is how they release it, Halo might have a chance going into 2027. Like it honestly might. And to be fair, the next Halo game will have majority of its content from Halo Campaign Evolved because of the Unreal Engine change. Assets are saved, they're reused, just like they were from Halo 1, 2, and 3. They were reused assets, just upgraded. Like they would have the formula there.
Yeah.
Once this game is created, 100%, because of Unreal Engine 5, they will have the formula. I mean, they could let me down.
They definitely can. They definitely can.
It's just, I mean, dude, I just hope, like, because last year we didn't get Halo at all. Remember? Like, no Halo. Everybody was kind of in uproar about it. And then it was like,
Mhm.
oh, we'll get it at Worlds. Well, Halo Fest is later than Worlds. So, like,
Yeah.
if they make us wait till Halo Fest yet again, and we still have no due date, I just think it's crazy.
I think you are putting too much on them, and I think it's going to hurt you.
Well, I'm hurt every year, anyways.
You
But
know what? Fair enough. That's actually fair.
last topic before we send it off, I want everybody to look at Ben. Does he not look like a Gears guy? He's giving the look. You look. You look like you've played Gears before.
I can't play Gears of War.
Why?
I can't do the whole like, ooh, I'm gonna bounce back and forth between the walls and 360. I don't know. I don't know.
I think you would enjoy it. I really like
Okay.
because honestly, you didn't know if you would enjoy Halo. And a lot of Halo kids are Gears kids as well. Like they've played both.
Yeah, I'm not one of those.
Not yet.
Do you also realize that I've only ever played the campaign of Halo 5?
Look at you now. You're hero ranked in Halo Infinite. You beat me to hero rank.
And I still haven't played another campaign.
Not yet. Guys, his schedule's really bad, and scheduling with him is just rough. He's like, man, I got to sleep at some point. The
All right,
gym.
here's what I'll say.
The
Here's what I'll say. I'll be streaming Saturday again. I will
You don't want me to just stream?
Oh, you're going to be here? Oh, that's right, you're going to be here. Well, yeah, you can stream on Quigley, I'll stream on mine.
Okay.
Well, I don't know how to do a co-stream. I guess we could co-stream. I don't know how that works.
I can teach you how to do that.
Okay, because I'd like my viewers to see your, you know what I mean?
I think we both have
I'm
to
not,
be affiliate, but I don't know yet.
okay, well, whatever. Nobody's gonna click on mine anyways. It's literally for VOD purpose. But after the open is over, I will stream a game, a story game.
No, you won't.
Does this guy think I am? You don't think I will?
A story game. What story? I'm waiting.
Let's figure that out. Let's figure that out.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all our topics today, everybody. If you haven't yet, do follow us on Twitter, follow us on Twitch, and follow us on YouTube or subscribe on YouTube. If you do want to support us, you can subscribe on Twitch and you can also donate. There's a donate link as well there. Honestly, this year has been pretty good so far when it comes to just content kind of being created. Been streaming, which is great. I haven't looked at the other VOD. He told me it wasn't too good.
It was not.
But we're on the grind. Ben's going to be more on the grind here soon. So he doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to tell him the things I'm dropping. So he might help me out.
You're dropping things?
I'm just changing some things.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, that's it, guys. You know, Ben, you got anything to say before you say bye-bye?
I do not, man. When does we literally just talk? When does the showcase happen?
June 7th.
June 7th. I'll be looking forward to June 7th. Even more, I will be looking forward to College Halo Finals and then DreamHack Atlanta. But that is all from me. Anything else to add at the end here before I throw it away?
No, that's it. Go ahead, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking around for another week of the Quigley Podcast. This has been week 9 of the Quigley Podcast. We thank you for your viewership. Have a wonderful rest of your week. We'll see you in the next one.